How much do MDs know about musculoskeletal issues like knee pain compared to physical therapists? As both an MD and a DPT, I gotta say there was a much bigger difference than I would have guessed. Pain is the most common reason why people go and see their PCP, so I thought it would be a pretty big part of med school, but nah, not at all. While there was a set of conditions that got pretty consistently drilled in, I'm going to be honest, a lot of my peers just kind of skipped off on them because they didn't really like MSK and they didn't plan to work somewhere where they needed to know it. That is all to say that MDs in most specialties really don't know all that much about musculoskeletal stuff, but they're also fully aware of that and so tend to just kind of universally defer to PTs for that problem. Now, with that said too, PTs also are not safe, and I'll be roasting that side of myself next.
PTs are not safe. Well, that's interesting. So I agree. Physicians do not get very much MSK. That's musculoskeletal. That's the muscles, joints, ligaments, tendons, like the whole musculoskeletal system. They don't get a lot of that in their school. They tend not to utilize it very much. Again, that's not a knock on physicians. What that just means, though, is that they have a different role. If you have diabetes and you need to be managed properly for that, you're not going to your physio for that. You're going to go to your physician. And so at the same time, if you're having knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, pain in general, right, with movement especially, you should be going to see your physical therapist, your chiropractor, even your massage therapist for that, because they know the body a lot more than physicians. Now, maybe not necessarily massage therapists, but certainly the doctors of physical therapy and the doctors of chiropractic, we know the body very, very well. The more we're in practice, the more we become safer. I think what he's also going to suggest is that physios aren't safe because in general, they are used to a system where they're not ruling out red flags and things like that may not actually be from a musculoskeletal problem. And that is a problem of the past. It's becoming less and less of a problem now. And we should be the first person you see with a musculoskeletal pain, which is usually pain with movement.